Let's talk about the viewport. So you can see my viewport color is not actually a standard color. And the way I set it up is I went into the background and I changed it to use background image. Then once you click it, you need to choose the background image. In my case, I'm just using these three images that I have. I have a gray image, white, and black. So I'll pick the black image and it becomes like that. Unfortunately, I don't know how to reset it back to the default theme. So once you do it, beware. Another option is to use the vertical gradient. So if I hit it, I'll get this gradient. I already set it up like a minute ago. To change the colors, you have to click choose top color, and I can choose, say, this light green. Doesn't change because you have to go back and click on vertical gradient again. That will kind of reload the setup. Another interesting and important option we have is to use environment map. So if I click it, it will load up one of the HDRIs that we have in stock. So if I go and cycle through them, it will actually cycle through the images. You can see they're black and white, they are not colored. I presume it was done so these images do not introduce a different color to the mesh. I don't know how to make them not black and white. I do know one thing, I know how to change it to be less blurry or more blurry. So we have a hotkeys for that. And shift bracket, shift left and right brackets to do them sharper and more blurry. I still prefer to have just a solid black color. Unicode has a cool reference image feature. So I'll go and pick an image that I can. I don't really have any concepts for this particular section, so I'll just use my old drawing. And here you can see how it's been placed. You can change the scale and all that. Then I can bring another reference for different axes, and I'll use the same drawing. So now they will switch, and what you can do even further is you can make it so that they only show in exact views. So if you only snap to the view, and it's Alt Shift, snap, snap, they will show up, and you will be able to reproduce the concept. Let's go back to this flickering menu. So I can adjust the contrast of the environment map, then the brightness of it. Then I can rotate it around, do the blurriness of the map, some of the rotation points that more relevant for the camera, which I never use. We can activate the grid, activate the axis, and, well, again, pick the environment maps, show, hide the reference images that we've been setting up before. Now I want to tell a secret why I brought this head in. It's because I wanted to show the real-time shadows. If I go into Geometry tab, I can click on the button called Cast Shadows, and I actually have a hotkey for that. It's F5, and I'll get these shadows happening. I really like to activate them on. I get a better understanding of what's going on with the scene. But having real-time shadows on slows down the performance a bit, quite a bit. It overrides the environment maps, the HDRIs, HDRI lighting, and it can slow down the scene maybe like 3 times, 4 times. So say, I know people who comfortably working on 100 million triangle mesh without the lighting, and once they turn it on, it becomes way slower. So be aware of that. These are the main features of the Viewport. So stay tuned for the next video and see you there.